Hey guys. Uh-oh.
There we are.
Scarlett, come here.
Scar.
Hey y'all. Oh wow. Loud dog in the back. Guys, I'm so sorry. Can everyone hear us okay, first of all? As you can see, this lovely mess of bullshit in the back. Scarlett, come here. Come here. So much going wrong right now.
Scarlett, come here. Say hi to everyone.
Our setup has been working kind of fine, then slowly degraded over time, and there's something wrong with the sound, and we just cannot figure it out right now. But we will be rescheduling that throwback set for y'all soon. Hopefully very soon, maybe even within the next week. I'm so sorry again. Thank you everyone for hanging out for 40 minutes while we tried to troubleshoot.
It's kind of cool seeing how you guys are just entertaining each other and having conversations with other crew members. So we'll just scroll through these and address whoever we can on here. Guys, and also thank you so much for being patient. The support in the room is incredible. Lots of people hashtagging patience crew, which is so sweet. All right, let's see here. Yes, that was our dog, Scar. How is everybody? How's everybody doing? Can you give like a one word or like an emoji or a thumbs up if everyone's doing okay today? Let's see. Oh, you can hear us. Okay, great. Let's see. I mean, if we don't have any questions, we'll just talk to you guys. Okay, everyone is good. People are saying good.
Good.
Mediocre. We have, let's see. You're doing better now. Chillin', eating pizza right now. That sounds great. Lots of love in the room. Ooh, guys, Martyr. Someone says, I'm doing a rap part on your song Martyr.
Ooh, over the drop?
Yo.
That's sick. That's super sick.
A lot of
sent to us.
People were saying they want Martyr part 2 at one point, right?
We started working on it.
Wait, why I can't remember. What did we end up doing? Why can't I...
We'll talk about it later. We already started working on it, though.
We actually had ideas for when we go on tour collecting audio noise from the room. Remember that?
Yeah, but unfortunately that isn't happening anymore, right now at least.
So you guys will have to learn all the lyrics so we can do that someday. Let's see. Drop some universe knowledge on us right now. Oh gosh, guys, I'm still trying to figure that out myself, so I don't know if I'm in the condition or position to do that. Let's see. Yasmin, you have a bonsoir from France.
No.
My accent is really bad, so I feel like you should
Bonsoir?
say...
Oh,
bonsoir?
Yeah.
Bonsoir. What's bonjour? Is that the American way of saying it?
That's a different word.
Oh, it is?
Bonsoir means good evening because it's evening in Europe right now.
Wait, so bonsoir.
Bonsoir.
Soir. Okay.
Bonsoir.
Bonsoir.
Guys, I'm sorry if I'm in the shittiest mood. I'm just like so bummed about this stream thing. So, just throwing it out there. Very sorry.
It's okay, because I think what I get from our fans is that like they know we're all human and things don't work out perfectly.
Can't help that I'm bummed though. It's gonna be awesome.
But Yasmin is really, really, really tech savvy, I have to say.
Not today.
You figured out shit that a lot of people are still trying to figure out with how to stream. So she is the stream and tech and gear, and also not only all that, creative, cooking, music, art guru over here.
Maybe not today, maybe another day, but thank you.
All right, let's see. Let's see. Who else can we talk to? Happy confinement for all. Mm-hmm. Thank you for that beautiful blessing for everyone. Thank you for day one fans. There are a lot of fans who are requesting like really old songs that I even forgot about that we released.
Very true.
So it's cool to it's cool to hear you guys are still supporting that, even though it's like several years later and we've all grown, but we still go back to those old songs. Someone says, you look tired. I must say that sometimes I like it when I look tired. When I have like bags under my eyes and stuff, I'm just like, I look like a human being. Yeah.
I feel like I just have days where I didn't sleep that well, and maybe it reflects on my face. So it is what it is.
And it's a part of nature, because sometimes you look at some flowers and they're like, oh, they need a little more water. Or
true.
like a tree, and it's like, it looks a little sad this season, but next season it'll thrive. So let's see. Oh, you got another hello from France.
Oh,
Okay, so good evening in Italian is buonasera. Buonasera.
Where is it?
Right here.
Buonasera.
Buonasera.
Buonasera. I don't know if my Italian accent is non-existent. That's not a thing. I don't study Italian.
Oh my god, some people are naming like the first bottle. Wait, how do you know some of these songs that we didn't officially release?
Which one?
Sorry,
Oh yeah, that one's lurking on the internet.
It's lurking on the internet. I used to care so much about like trying to get stuff removed, and now I'm just like, it's out there, and I'd rather not put my energy out there and in that way.
I will say that the shittiest songs we've ever made did not make it on the internet, and that's all I care about. You guys will never have those, and that's how I can sleep at night.
Okay, let's see. Who needs Duolingo when you have Krewella?
Oh, no.
This is what happens when we're not traveling, though, because I feel like I'm really out of touch with, like, even Spanish and Hindi, which I was trying to learn.
True.
Let's say you look... let's see. You look relaxed and glowing. Thank you to whoever's saying that about us.
We look tired, relaxed, and glowing. Walking oxymoron.
Let's see. Will you ever release the Cash remix of Live for the Night?
Oh, the one we used to play. It's weird because it's such an old song. Did they not release it?
I don't know if that was back before like Spotify was a thing and people were kind of just putting things on SoundCloud and saying free download. Yeah.
I mean, if the boys are okay with it, we can ask them, but it's so cool. It's kind of like a gritty electro remix. Yeah, maybe. Shit, that's so random. That's awesome.
And then a lot of people ask about Party Monster. I'll just address this once and for all because a lot of people are like, why isn't Party Monster on Spotify, right? So that was back before we were independent. So we released that for free through Columbia, who owned our music at the time. So we created everything, but they technically owned it. So it's not really up to us, guys.
I think we could get them to do it, but the process of talking to them and going through a major label is very, how shall I say, like pulling teeth. Not the easiest thing.
Let's see. You
can go on YouTube though and watch that creepy ass music video and listen to the song. So.
Ooh, okay. Here's a good question because I'm actually curious about this. For you, Yasmin, what are you guys planning to cook for dinner? Have you thought about that yet? Do you have leftovers?
I need to go grocery shopping today. I haven't been in weeks, so I think I'm gonna base it on what I find, whatever's left at the store.
And you also have your produce,
guys. We found a local farmer.
Today.
A local farmer. We got local organic produce delivered today, which was really fire. I'll just probably end up doing what I do almost every day, which is a bomb-ass salad and some sort of fun side thing. I don't know. And for anyone who's like, salads are boring, I've been making some pretty fun ones.
It's about the sauce.
Yeah, it's about the dressing. It's about all the shit you throw in it.
It needs fatty things like nuts, like sauteed nuts.
Yes. Have you done the sauteed nuts in coconut aminos and spices?
No,
they get glazed.
Oh my god, that sounds so good.
It's so good.
Oh, yummy.
I need pecans because those are the best ones to do it with.
Would you add a sweetener to it, like a honey or anything?
You don't need
it's just salty?
Because the coconut aminos is kind of sweet, you know?
Oh my god, yummy.
Man, we talk about food a lot.
I know. we naturally gravitate towards food. Let's see. Oh, Yasmin, someone wants recipes or pictures of the salads you do.
I also just realized I forgot to post the recipe for the pasta I made on the stream last weekend, but
right.
I'll link the recipe somewhere.
Someone's asking for embarrassing stage stories.
Oh, a million. Where do we begin?
I don't know if it's embarrassing because it's kind of funny now, and it was kind of a badass moment when you left to change your tampon.
Yeah.
And
I was in the middle of a 20-day period. I know some people don't want to hear this, But it was on the New World Tour, and I had to run off stage and change my tampon, and Jahan held it down on stage for me. It was New World somewhere on the East Coast.
I forgot.
Like
man.
Rhode Island or something. I don't know, but I disappeared for a minute, and that's why.
It was kind of badass, though. I was like, this is cool that you have a partner, and, like, you can share the stage with someone, so someone can always hold it down.
I don't have to be like, intermission, I'll be back. I could just go do my thing. Other embarrassing stories, though, like, I've forgotten the lyrics to our own songs that we have written so many times.
Same.
And I'll just be like,
I gibberish.
Woof. It's really, really, I feel like an idiot in those times because I'm like, how did I write these and then forget about them in the moment? It's a combo of nerves and adrenaline, I'm sure, and excitement.
You're getting some observations about your Harry Potter hand tattoo. Can you please show the... Wait, which
this
one's
one?
the Harry Potter one is on your arm.
Yeah, but that's a Harry Potter one too. The little stars. Not this
Oh,
guy.
right.
These little stars.
Let's see. Oh, shout out to Rory Kramer for the Party Monster visuals, Tiff says.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't direct the video, but he was in the video and helped shoot some of that video. But he did direct a couple other music videos. He did Team and... Oh, no, Nathan directed Team, but Rory shot that whole one.
Okay, Yasmin, what's our favorite song we wrote to date? That's
Oh,
always
no.
a hard question.
How could you ask such a thing?
Okay, I'll go first just because
Okay.
it's on my mind. I'm not going to second guess it. 0.
It's one of my favorites, too. Well, I think you can ramble about why it's your favorite.
It really depends on my mood. But 0, for some reason, feels like it encompasses all of the moods, everything. And it's being whole and complete with these dark emotions, the light emotions, the heaviness, the melancholy, the feeling of zest for life, the passion, the detachment. And when you put that all together, 0. And that's what we were trying to express when we were writing the song also. So, yeah, 0.
I think my mind automatically goes to Martyr because it's not my favorite, but it's up there just because the whole process from songwriting to producing it out was so random and we were just working in such a flow. Like all the vocals in that song, most of them were the original demo of just what came out of our mouth. Is that the right way to say it?
I think for your verse, it was definitely your stream of consciousness.
But even the hook was mostly that. We just went back and changed a couple things and you punched things in. But for the most part, it's just what came out of us. And that's never happened ever. That's the only song in existence of our catalog that's released that is like one of those one take. Didn't even write it. It just came out of us. And even when we went to produce it and like work on creating the mood of everything and talking about all the emotions throughout every part because the song should feel like a journey. Well, at least that's how we wanted it to feel. It just happened in such an interesting, weird way that I've never experienced in the studio before.
Which Hogwarts, I'm changing the mood here now, which Hogwarts house are you to? We've
both,
already talked about this.
Yeah, we're both Hufflepuffs. And before y'all throw some fucking shade, because I know you're going to, there's nothing wrong with being a Hufflepuff. I was a closeted Hufflepuff for many years. I'm out now and proud, and fuck you if you're gonna give me shit for it.
While we're on the topic of Harry Potter, Yasmin, but this is from Vanessa, who's your favorite Harry Potter character?
Oh. I think it's a tie 3-way between 3 people. I'm a big Snape fan because I think his character arc is one of the most interesting. Big Lupin fan. When Lupin and Tonks died, that was probably one of the most heartbreaking... Oh, sorry, spoiler alert if you don't know anything about Harry Potter. And then I love Sirius Black because his character is so multifaceted and he died too soon. Oh my god, I just picked a bunch of people who died. All of them died. And like, honorable mention, I'm obsessed with Hermione because who wouldn't be?
Oh man, someone's saying I want that Ghost Hardstyle remix. Guys, when I heard that, I literally my mind flashed to like Tomorrowland and our whole European festival run that we've been doing pretty much every single summer for 5 years in a row.
Should we tell them who it's by?
Yeah. Wait, isn't it out?
No.
No. Wait.
Oh, no, it's not out.
Oh, wait.
That's why they want it.
Oh my god, it wasn't on the remix package. Holy fuck.
It is a bass modulators remix, and I don't know when it's gonna come out.
But it's gonna come out.
But it's gonna come out.
Oh yeah, it's so.
Like the timing didn't work out for it to fall in one of the remix packages because he turned it in like the day we submitted the final. I think it was just like bad timing, but it's so good, and you guys will have it soon. Don't worry.
This whole chat room turned into a Harry Potter theme.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so someone's asking, there's a Love Out of Me remix you play, but was never released.
No, it's released. The only one we play is the Vice City remix, and it is online.
And sometimes we go into a different drop. We'll mix into, yeah.
Sometimes,
so
yeah.
You might be hearing something else, but the Vice City remix is dope.
Could be like a live bootleg we're making of 2 different songs, but usually we play the Vice City remix. It's so good.
Oh, someone says, do you ever come back to Italy one day? We've only been there once.
We played in Riccione in 2014.
I would love to go back there.
I want to come so badly.
Kind of weird thinking about travel even. Like it just seems such a distant, far off thing. We all have to get healthy first, guys.
True.
Okay, let's see. Will you put in stock your merch again, Miguel? But okay, I'm not gonna even attempt to say your username. I'm so sorry. I can't figure out what the numbers mean. We are still figuring out the merch. We're not really in a rush with that because we realized we overproduced so much merch back in the day, and we want to be like very conscious about what we create, what sort of like material we create moving forward. So that's why it's a process, figuring out how to have like more sustainable material and a more sustainable process too. Can you speak Farsi? Yasmin, do we know anything in Farsi? Salam alaikum is the same.
Salam alaikum is the universal, but
yeah.
I don't know anything else.
I think you should teach us, whoever just said
isn't
Mighty Mouse.
Abu's name Farsi? Sohail?
I don't know.
It's a Persian name. Our father's name is Sohail, and he always said it was a Persian name, so if you know.
Someone, blast from the past, someone said Aerocore drop of Live for the Night.
Ooh,
oh, yo.
Great remix.
Do you still have that?
Yeah, fuck yeah, I do.
Okay. Privet, someone says.
Oh, privet.
Someone says, are you going to grow out your hair? Yes. And that is why.
It is growing
out. It is. Yeah. That's why it's in a hat pretty much every time I go out in public. But yeah, it was, I know a lot of people are like, I missed your long hair, but honestly, it's like I wanted to wait until I missed it to grow it out again.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, I was like, I'll grow it out when I miss it. And it got to the point where I was like, I'm just kind of too lazy to shave it. But
do you get weird urges to just do it again during this quarantine? I'm getting weird urges to just like chop my hair or cut bangs again or do something that I'll regret. But there are times where I'm just like, just fucking do something.
It's so cathartic, though.
Also, we're in quarantine. No one's gonna see it except through the computer, and why should I care?
It's a good time to take it for a test drive.
Yeah, it's a good time to fuck your shit up.
If anyone yes, I do have helmet hair, guys. If anyone needs any sort of encouragement, if you're thinking about shaving your head, I fully support it, and it can be a really, really beautiful experience. And the process of even shaving your head it's like therapy every time I do it. My routine shaves that I used to do. Let's see. Yasmin, 2014 Mystic Sanctuary in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Was that
That's
a festival?
so random. Someone brought that up, but no, it's a venue. Was it 2014 or 13? Because I feel like it was 13.
14? No, it was Get Wet Tour.
It was the Get Wet Tour, which was 2013.
I remember
I think
that.
I could be wrong. It had a really cool green room. I remember there was a guitar there. There was and it was separate from the venue. You had to walk outside and then go to the green room. And there was a big pool table, a billiards table, and air hockey. Do you remember this now?
No.
Oh, I just remember sitting in there and just playing guitar all day before the show. because green rooms don't usually have a guitar just sitting
memory. There. I feel like I remember my dreams more than I remember real life.
I don't remember my
you
dreams
don't remember
at all,
your dreams.
So, yeah.
Oh my God, World Club Dome. Someone says yes. Oh, that festival is crazy. Someone says nice legs, Jahan. Thank you, and I would love to show you a close-up version of.
Oh yeah. These don't roll up very
the
well.
hair that's happening here.
Let it grow. Let it grow.
Oh yeah. Let's see. Oh, Yasmi, here's a good one for you. What are some of your favorite fiction books?
I was actually just talking to a friend about this yesterday for some recommendations. There's a great sci-fi book called Dark Matter by, I'm sure a lot of you have read it because it's actually pretty popular now. Who is the author? I can't remember. Oh, Blake Crouch. And he's got another novel that I can't remember the name of that's really good also. It's sci-fi. It has a lot to do with the multiverse, multiple dimensions, and like really, really creative stories. Great writing. It reads like a fucking movie. If you don't like sci-fi and you want more like realistic fiction, there's this writer named Celeste Ng. And she has this book called Everything I Never Told You and Little Fires Everywhere. Both are amazing. Little Fires Everywhere is now a show, which I think is okay, but the book was great. Everything I Never Told You is better, though. There's a book called On Earth We're Briefly Gorgeous by Ocean Vuong, which is like a poetry fiction book that I recently read. It's so beautiful. If you like fantasy, look up the Fireblood. No, it's not called the Fireblood series. The first book is called Fireblood. Whispers from Mirwin. That author has incredible series, and they're all interlinked, but it's almost like he's writing a series and then writes a series, but it exists in the same world, but 100 years later. So they're all sort of linked. So once you read one series, you kind of have the background. Yeah, I just rattled off a bunch.
There are a lot of people on here that said yes to these.
Oh, amazing. What is the name of the Whispers from Mirwin author? What is his name?
Oh, whoa. Someone has an interesting question. Okay, after
Jeff Wheeler. Literally any of his series. I've read 3 of them now. So fucking good. Okay.
This is an interesting one from it's Adam something. Okay, what is any EDM track that you wish you had your memory erased just so you can listen to it all over again?
Whoa.
Oh, I know, like I didn't even have to think about this. The weird thing is that whenever I listen to Ecstasy by ATV, I actually feel that way that I felt when I heard it for the first time. It does that for me, and a lot of music does that, certain songs. And I was I was probably 16 or 17 years old, and this girl I was hanging out with at the time, Callie.
Yeah.
She was like 21, hanging out with all the young kids. And she actually was the one who introduced me to alcohol for the first time because I couldn't handle a heartbreak at the time. And she played me this song, and we were driving through the suburbs of Chicago. Windows rolled down. It was spring, and in Chicago, when the weather starts getting warmer, it's just like, and the flowers are blooming, and like, you can start like hanging out in kids' backyards to party in high school. Like everything changes, everything gets more magical, and every time I listen to Ecstasy by ATV, I'm brought back to that moment, and it gives me butterflies. So in a way, it kind of erases my memory of everything that happened after that, because it takes me back. Yasmin, how about you?
I have an answer for both of us, because I know you'll agree, but the Netsky remix of Anticipate by Scream is one of just our favorite songs ever. I feel that way about Netsky in general, though. If I could listen to his album 2 or his self-titled Netsky album, which is his first and second albums, if I could listen to those again for the first time, I just got chills. Because, there's something about when an electronic artist makes bangers, yes, because Netsky makes bangers, but also is so fucking musical that it just grabs your fucking soul, man. That's how I feel about Netsky. I love Netsky.
If you guys, can you guys also type out yours? Someone is saying Team is their go-to song. Oh my God, someone's saying Team is my go-to song for all the people who didn't believe in me, letting me know that all I need in my life is a good ride or die.
That's dope.
Music is such a drug in that way. We were talking about this earlier when we were streaming, but like, if you have those tools, whether it's a song or a hobby or a craft or a person even, something that tool that you can access and go to whenever you're feeling low or stagnant or stuck or melancholy, that's so useful to have. So my go-to song is Human. Surrender, Tritonal. I'm actually not familiar with that one. Do you know that one? Shelter, Porter Robertson.
Great one.
Oh my God. Wow.
Geniuses.
Let's see. Someone says, how are you? I'm doing fine, guys. I'm doing good. I can't complain right now. I think you did a lot of the
I feel better now.
Here.
It's funny, I'm yawning a lot because I think the adrenaline left my body. You know when something is going wrong and you're so nervous and you're so stressed, and then when you come down from it, you realize it's not that big of a deal, but now I'm just like left with this kind of tired feeling.
Because your cortisol was probably like that.
Yeah, true. But I'm okay. Everything's good.
Let's see. I got into Netsky because of you, Yasmin.
Dope.
Let's see. When you drop a new collab with Yellow Claw. Yes, a new collaboration, our second collaboration with Yellow Claw will be happening, guys.
This summer.
Summer?
So
Okay.
I don't know what day or month. I kind of forgot.
Yeah, guys, so many people when they're like, when is this going to happen? When is the tour going to happen? When's the song going to release? I wish that we could give you dates on things, but I think just the way with everything in the world is right now, it's hard to plan anything.
Yeah.
So we're just going to have to take everything day by day, and we will update you when we actually have confirmed news.
Yeah.
Let's do a few more, and let's see. Yasmin, you want to scroll through and see if there are any...
I don't have my glasses on, so I'm going to get really close.
I have contacts in today. We both have bad eyes. Are your eyes getting worse, though?
No, I just can't. It's like the computer. Yeah. My eyes are better from a distance. When is the next stream on our Twitch channel? Tomorrow, hopefully. Wait, no. Thursday, hopefully, if we can get all of our sound right. We have another set for bands in town. It's a sick lineup. We will get everything sorted before then.
We were just talking about Discord. Someone says, any collabs with Discord. They're so dope.
And someone keeps asking about tattoos. How many do you have, and what's your favorite? John.
Mine blend into each other, so I don't know if I can isolate them. My favorite is my sleeve, and I'm just too ripped to be able to roll this up and show you guys, but just go Google me and you can probably find out. My upper sleeve up here, I went to this incredible tattoo artist named Christina, who is from Spain, but she worked at a tattoo artist shop in Los Angeles, and I told her I wanted a shattered clock because, I mean, I don't have to go into the explanations of it, but shattered clock, an eye, and a moon and the star, because that's symbolic of our Pakistani upbringing. And I wanted her to create some sort of synthesized visual of all of them together. And she stippled, and I love stippling. It's my favorite form of shading. Yasmin, you have a favorite?
I'm so shitty. I end up just reading everyone's comments and not saying anything out loud. I'm just like, oh, hey, thanks. What's up?
Oh, someone says the brush. Yeah, guys, the brush tattoo on my arm. If anyone is familiar with Alex Gray, this is actually an illustration of his. He did not illustrate this for me. Even though we met him in person, apparently he's a fan of us or Enjoy the Ride.
He was really sweet.
So sweet. But yeah, this is his. It's an illustration called Vahra Brush. It's a symbol of creativity. And I've been obsessed with him since I was like 15. He does a lot of transcendental, spiritual art, and I didn't really understand it at the time. It was just cool looking to me, and as I get older, I'm more connected with it. I don't know if you guys feel that way about certain songs you listen to, like Radiohead. I had no idea what the fuck Tom York was talking about, and I still don't.
When you're 12,
yeah, exactly.
It means a lot. It's different when you're 28,
and then you get
30.
older, yeah, it takes on new meaning.
Someone asked something, which I think is really funny because I'm trying to focus probably on more positivity in this, but someone was like, what do you hate most and love most about yourself? So I'm down
Let's
to
go
answer
there.
this
Let's
question.
go there.
Let's fucking go there. There's a laundry list, guys. There's a laundry list. But and it's weird because even using that language about yourself, what do I hate about myself? That's fucked. And I don't want to think about it that way. It's like, what do I dislike about myself that I want to improve on? Probably the way I speak to myself in my head is one of the most disliked things. I was walking our dog last night, and I was having a conversation with myself in my head, and I realized this is just terrible, some of these things. But it's so normal, and we all do it. It's not just fucking me. It's everyone. I'm like, I need to really focus on having more positive conversations with myself.
You need to baby talk yourself.
Oh, I read this thing, Jahan. It's so funny. You would really like this. It's a lot about inner child stuff. It's you and other people around you. If you're bothered by someone and you just want to like fight with them, or they're fighting with you, look at them as if they're the child version of themselves, and then also look at yourself like you were the child version of yourself. And like, what would you be able to say? What words would you use? What was the tone of voice you would use? So I thought that was really sweet. So I'll try to start talking to myself as if it's 8-year-old Yazzie.
Or even just like sometimes whenever I find that my inner voice is really critical, I'll just start laughing at myself in my head. I'm like, oh, look at you trying to be perfect. I'm trying to thinking you're a computer master. It allows me to just laugh at the ridiculousness of the drama in my head sometimes.
Yep.
I also try to, when I think about that question, that's a good question, because I think that whatever we don't like about ourselves is the very thing that we love about ourselves. Like for me, I'm like, what you were saying about what can I improve on?
Yeah.
My need to be better, or that constant seeking I have to improve myself, is the very thing that I love about myself too. But it's the catch-22. Yeah. It's the paradox. It goes back to the dual nature of everything in life, that the yin and yang. It's like that thing that makes you tick is also the thing that holds you back. Going back to zero.
I'm really sorry, but this is so funny.
What?
Someone is like, please push the CDJ closest to Yazzie more on the table. It is fine. It's stable. But the table is this much off from being the exact right amount. So both CDJs on both sides are hanging off like 1.5 inches. But don't worry. They're going to stay. Everything's fine.
Okay, I have a question. And okay, first of all, it doesn't really apply to us. Who is more cool in college? Yasmin or John? Yasmin didn't go to college. I went to college, but I dropped out. And also in college, for me, because I wasn't in a sorority or anything, there wasn't even this feeling of coolness. It was just a bunch of people studying. I didn't live on campus.
Yeah,
exactly.
that was a big thing.
I didn't have friends. I
Jahan
just went there to study.
went to school and then would come home, you know? So she was just at school for school.
But if this reassures anyone, and I actually I'm curious to know how fans feel, like how they perceive themselves. But I always thought that I was a fucking weirdo in school. I was just maybe you felt that way too. Like, I never thought I was cool.
I didn't think I was uncool or cool. I just don't feel like anybody noticed me, which I was fine with, because laying low is the name of the game for me. I just feel like I went under the radar. I don't think I was uncool, but I don't think I was cool. I just wasn't. I was like semi-invisible, which is what I kind of wanted. So I did not mind my high school experience.
It's always funny thinking about like what is the reality of the situation. I guess the collective reality, and then what is how the way we perceive ourselves, especially when we're teenagers. It's like, for me, I just remember walking around the halls and being like, God, I'm the awkward girl, you know, like so self-conscious. But in reality, no one's fucking passing me thinking that, or maybe they were. I don't know. I highly doubt it.
The cool thing about kids is that maybe some were, but the majority probably weren't.
Yeah.
Like, or maybe they were thinking she's cool and I want to talk to her, but I don't know how. I mean, there's every type of thing going on in kids' heads.
But if anyone feels I was weird, I'd much rather be weird than normal, someone says.
Weird crew. Hashtag
I
weird
love
crew.
that. Yeah, because guys, Jahan, do you feel that you're from another planet? 100% yes. I think for anyone who feels weird or feels like they don't fit in, I think that, like, what I try to tell my younger self that, and what I wish I could tell my younger self is what makes you unique, and that's where, like, sometimes art comes from. That's where creativity comes from. Let's see. Should we do one more question?
Let's do it.
You pick.
Okay, let me get real close to the screen again.
Guys, by the way, our dog has been chilling here in
the vocal booth
the whole time, just listening to the conversation.
Oh, do you remember the feeling of stepping on stage for your first big show? That's B Basketballer 75. What up, dog? First big show. Let's walk down memory lane.
I know what it is, but it ended bad. It ended bad. We shouldn't talk about it.
We're talking about first big show when... You're talking about when we were in the current... Like, when Krewella was, like...
That was for me. That was my perception of our first big show. It was a festival.
Hold, please. Let me...
But it ended bad. But... Go ahead if you felt...
Okay. It ended on a strange note, but it was Meltdown in Dallas in 2012. April 2012. Oh, wow. 8 years ago. Literally 8 years ago, maybe even to the day. Probably not. But it was our first festival we ever played. Not first festival. Yeah. No, it was our first festival we ever played. And before we went on stage, there was a crowd starting to gather, and they started chanting Krewella before the set.
It was the first chant we'd ever gone.
It was very exciting. And the set went super well. There was just a little bit of an incident that happened at the end that had nothing to do with the crowd. It was just on the behind-the-scenes bullshit that taints the memory for us a little bit. But other than that, the show was fantastic, and it was so much fun. And I'm trying to remember, like, what was the first show that I stepped on stage and I was like, whoa, this is... I think it was EDC Mexico, because it was like 40,000 people. I think it's one of the biggest crowds we've ever played in front of. And I was looking across this sea of humans, and I'm like, this is kind of overwhelming. Holy shit. It's crazy. But yeah. Any others that come to mind?
I think Meltdown for me also.
Yeah.
At the beginning of it, before we found out about drama backstage. But the beginning, that was my first stage dive. Right?
Are we ever going to tell? Oh, yeah. No, that wasn't your first stage dive.
It wasn't?
That was a failed stage dive, though, because at the same festival, this was not the drama that happened, but Jahan stage dove and hit her knee on the barricade and did not realize that she had... What did you do? You, like...
I split open something. Oh. Yeah. Honestly, I don't even know what happened, because, you know, when you're so in the moment, there's loud music, there are people screaming, you're sweating, adrenaline is going. Maybe I had a little drink before the set. I don't even remember. I wasn't aware until I got off stage and, like, pulled down my sock I was wearing. I was wearing, like, knee-high socks.
She was just gushing.
And I had to get stitches. And
yeah, she went to go get stitches right after.
I was so afraid of needles back then.
Oh, wow.
Ooh. All right, guys. Guys, thank you so much for hanging in there and just being open to whatever this stream ended up turning into.
I promise we're going to play that throwback set for y'all. Don't know when it will happen, but it will happen, and it's going to be super dope. My God. We'll fix it. I'm going to troubleshoot today and tomorrow. We'll figure it out, guys. Don't you worry.
And everyone stay safe. Keep up with your quarantine. Keep up with whatever like rituals and routines you have to keep your body, your mind, your spirit, your soul, your family, your community, whatever you're doing, whatever to keep that all healthy. We love you guys.
Thank you so much. Love y'all. Stay safe. Have a great day. Have a great night. Bye.